Bray Wyatt, you think last week was the worst of your nightmares? Well, I've got a message for you, Bray Wyatt. Last night was just the beginning of your nightmares. Last week was just the beginning. Now, the Undertaker is knocking at your door, Bray Wyatt. Come SummerSlam, the Wyatt family will be no more. And you, Bray Wyatt, will be content with Sister Abigail. Bray Wyatt, your reign of terror is about to come to an end. Your reign of terror, Bray Wyatt, is about to come to an end. I told you the Undertaker would rise again. I told you your family would be annihilated. I told you that your family would be no more. Tonight on Raw, your nightmare continues. Heed this warning, Bray Wyatt. Stay away from the arena. Not even Braun Strowman is strong enough. When God sends his wrath, down on you, Bray Wyatt, not even Braun Strowman will be able to come against it. Braun Strowman says he is the face of destruction. But Braun Strowman got destroyed last week. Braun Strowman was put in his place. Braun Strowman was looking up at the light. God has issued his decree, Bray Wyatt. God has issued a verbal decree. God has sent his warriors down to disable, dismember, and disassociate the Wyatt family. Your so-called black sheep, your so-called white sheep will be no more. And Braun Strowman, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Bray Wyatt tonight may suffer another piece of God's wrath. Tonight God will show you what he has in store for you. At Survivor Series, it may be 2 against 4, but in the end, it will be 4 against God's warriors. Because you're 4. And all the demons you think you can recruit will not even be enough for God's warriors, because once God's warriors annihilate you, and once God's warriors flood your family, you will drown in the waters of God. The wrath of God has come upon you, Bray Wyatt. Not only have you declared yourself a god, but you have tried to bring the apocalypse. And you have tried to send this earth into hell. And God saw that, and God said, enough is enough. So God issued an edict. God allowed his warriors to be taken so that you can see how powerful God is. So tonight, Bray Wyatt, if you show up at Raw, by the end of Raw, you will see something that you have never saw before, and you will see something you never, ever want to see again. Bray Wyatt. The Undertaker says, rest in peace, but I say you and your Wyatt family will never rest in peace, because once God sends you back to hell and you face Sister Abigail and she sees you and Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman, she will know. She will know that the forces of good, the forces of light have overcome the forces of the darkness once again. And tonight, Bray, I would not even call upon Sister Abigail, because Sister Abigail will be too busy. For the light of God, the light of the Almighty, will be shining bright in her face. The light of the Almighty. For God's warriors are bringing it down right now. And the light of the Almighty will illuminate Sister Abigail's very existence. And the light of the Almighty will have Sister Abigail screaming in pain. And her screams will be so loud, Satan himself will say, make it stop, but it won't. Because the light of the Almighty will overshadow and overcome every single demon in hell, including Sister Abigail. So Bray Wyatt, get ready. Because I know you will show up at Raw, so get ready, Bray Wyatt. Your nightmare is about to continue. And you, Bray Wyatt, are about to sink deeper into the pit that God has created for you and your family. And Triple H, pay attention to what happens tonight, because God's warriors and God has a special message for you. So I would watch very close what happens tonight, Triple H, because by the end of Raw, it won't be Bray Wyatt and family who has the only surprise, and it won't be the faces of Bray Wyatt and his family. It won't be their faces. who are the only ones who will have a surprise, for God has a surprise for you, Triple H. And by the end of Raw, your face will not only be surprised, it will be distraught and confused. Beware, Triple H. Pride cometh before a fall. Your destruction and the destruction of the authority is nearer than you think.